Before the video starts, please hit the subscribe button and ring the bell. It is free and you get notified whenever I upload a new video, and it helps the channel. You can also unsubscribe later, but why would you want to do that? Also, follow my Twitter for updates about the channel, and join the Discord so you can talk to me and other awesome people. Both are in the description. Also, I forgot to mention in the last part that the Toons TV app launched in December of 2014. Anyway, on with the video. 21st of January is when Brass Hogs released for Angry Birds Space. It had 30 levels, and 3 being free, and the rest you need to complete TA challenges to unlock them. The third level would unlock the Mirror World, which you could change the game to black and white, and you could play the backward versions of the levels you had already completed with 3 stars. This update also changed the main menu to be more of a globe, and added Wingman from Angry Birds Friends. His power is different here, so here's a comparison. The update also added a special Fruit Loops bloopers planet, which would leave in the next update. It was promotion for the cereal Fruit Loops. February 5th is when Hampdunk All-Star came to Angry Birds Seasons. It was an extension of the OG Hampdunk levels made to celebrate the NBA All-Star weekend. February 16th is when Angry Birds for Kakao launched. It was the Korean version of the classic game with some minor differences, like the menus changed, and the main theme is the Angry Birds Trilogy main theme, and not the OG one. March 12th is when Angry Birds Stella Pop launched. It was a bubble shooting game. The playable characters were Stella in Drop the Pigs and Pop to the Top, Dahlia in Piggy in the Middle, Poppy in Beat the Clock, and Willow in Free the Critters. There were also boss battles where you would play as Stella and try to beat Gale. Strangely, Luca was a guest character and not a permanent character. Also, some classic characters like Red, Chuck, Bomb, Matilda, and the Blues would make guest appearances. April 1st is when the Angry Birds YouTube channel released a trailer for a game called Agribirds. It was a farming game, but the trailer was just a joke for April Fools. April 17th is when Piggy Tales Pigs at Work, or Piggy Tales Season 2 as some people call it, released. It was about construction hat pigs. Oh my god! Building things. The last episode aired September 25th. April 29th is when Trollpiggle Paradise came to Angry Birds Seasons. It was released to celebrate spring break, although it reminds me of summer. June 2nd is when Angry Birds Seasons got the Hampdunk the Finals update. It added 7 new Hampdunk levels. June 11th is when Angry Birds Fight launched worldwide. It was a match 3 game with some RPG elements. The playable characters were Red, Chuck, Bomb, Blues, Stella, and Matilda. You would match the birds together while battling real players. July 2nd is when Angry Birds Space got its last update, not counting minor bug fixes. It added the solar system, and it told you real facts about it. On that same day, Arton's Senate Bird came to Angry Birds Go. To get him, all you need to do was complete Seedway, and you would get him. You could change him into his helmet if you won 41 races because the IRL Senna won 41 races during his Formula 1 career. July 6th is when Angry Birds Stella Pop changed to Angry Birds Pop. Red and Chuck became permanent characters, Red replacing Stella in Drop the Pigs, and Chuck replacing Dahlia in Piggy in the Middle, but Willow and Poppy would stay for now. July 13th is when Rovio announced Angry Birds Stella would receive no more updates, so they can continue working on Angry Birds Stella Pop and the series. October 18th, 2016 is when the game would be removed from the App Store and Google Play. And up next is one of the 2 things I think called the downfall of the franchise. July 30th is when Angry Birds 2 launched worldwide. It featured the Toons designs of the birds. It also introduced a new bird called Silver, who is not Chuck's sister, Angry Birds Movie 2.
Guys, this is my sister, Silver!
The playable birds were Red, Blues, Chuck, Matilda, Silver, Bomb, and Terrence. For a game titled Angry Birds 2, there was no appearance of Hal, Bubbles, or Stella. Also, it is impossible to get 1 or 2 stars, only 3, and the levels, instead of increased in difficulty, just stay piss easy. There were also boss battles against Chef Pig, Foreman Pig, and King Pig. This game also debuted a new logo which looks much worse and simplistic in my opinion. August 17th is when the Hip Hop tournament came to Angry Birds Friends. It lasted till the 23rd, and the song called Here Come the Birds, sang by Sidney Mack and his father Andreas Titus, was made for it.
I aim to dominate like the leader of the flock.
August 20th is when the Road to Alporcado came to Bad Piggies. King Pig's vase goes missing, so Ross, the freckled pig, goes on to the Road to Alporcado to find a golden pig statue to replace it. 17th of September is when Angry Birds Pop got the Shakira bird for a limited time. It was for the Up for School campaign, and her very own Rovio game Love Rocks. An Angry Birds Friends tournament for Love Rocks came out on October 5th and ended on the 11th. Shakira was in that as well, and her power was just chucks. September 25th is when the Treasure Hunt pack came to Angry Birds Rio. Not counting minor bug fixes, this was the last update for the game. The Treasure Hunt pack was basically more Timber Temple levels, but you had to wait a certain amount of time to play them. It also added a useless feature called Bird Coins, which would be used to purchase power-ups. October 1st is when Angry Birds 2's third and final season released its first episode. It contained 26 episodes, and the last episode actually came out at the same day as the Angry Birds movie in the UK, May 13th, 2016. October 9th is when Angry Birds Stellar Toon's second and final season's first episode aired. The last episode aired on March 11th, 2016. October 12th is when Angry Birds Friends got its 2015 Halloween tournament. It was called Rise of the Werepigs. During level, the moon would come out and turn all the pigs into werepigs. It ended on my birthday, the 1st of November. October 21st is when Angry Birds Season celebrated its 5th anniversary. And what a way to celebrate it by unlocking all the previously free levels behind a paywall. Okay, now let me explain for those of you who do not understand. This update added bird coins so Rovio could make more money off of their free game. This makes sense because it's free, so apart from ads, they wouldn't be making any money from the game. The update added something called birdware, which was hats for the birds. So you might be like, oh, so Rovio made it so you had to spend coins on the hats. Yes, that would make sense, but nope. Instead, they had the genius idea to lock every level from Trick or Treat to South America behind a bird coin paywall, and bird coins were kind of easy to get but in small amounts. You had to complete levels to earn them. 1 star would give you 2 coins, 2 would give you 6, and 3 would give you 12. Keep in mind, you could only do this once per level. You could also complete challenges to get them and hats. Also remember the cheapest levels, Year of the Dragon and Cherry Blossom, were 225 coins, and the most expensive level, Trick or Treat, was 625. So if you are a bad, or average, like me, player, you would have to spend real money on bird coins to actually get the levels. Also, if you had previously completed levels, you would have to do them again to get the coins. So to sum things up, Rovio locked 18 previously free packs behind a paywall and left the players with only 4 to play. Yeah, this is really not thinking of the consumer. But anyway, I just pasted a paragraph ranting about bird coins, which wasn't even the main point of the update. The update also added a pack parodying famous old horror movies. In fact, the name of the pack, Invasion of the Egg Snatchers, is actually a reference to the 1956 horror movie Invasion of the Body Snatchers. This update also added a power-up called Telebird, which was just red in a purple helmet, and he would teleport to wherever you touch the screen. It also added a power-up testing site. Not much more to explain. December 1st is when Angry Birds Seasons got the Ski or Squeal pack. Like previous Christmas packs, it was an advent calendar counting down to Christmas. Angry Birds Classic also had its 6th birthday update, which added 15 new levels into Birthday Party. December 18th is when the Holiday Oink tournament started in Angry Birds Friends. A Grinch pig was made for the tournament. So that's the end of 2015. Now we're on to 2016, the same year as the movie's release. February 11th is when Angry Birds Seasons got another update. It added a Valentine's pack called Furry Hogmother. Now this is when we will start to see Angry Birds movie updates in the games. Also keep in mind that Angry Birds Go got a movie update, but all that happened was the app icon and load screen changed. That's it. I can't find the exact date, so I'll put it here. Same thing also happened to Angry Birds Transformers. Anyway, the first one was on March 31st for Angry Birds Seasons. It was called Marie Hamptonette, and it was celebrating spring. 22nd of April is when Angry Birds Epic got its Angry Birds movie update. At the Angry Birds Movie Fever event. April 25th is when Angry Birds Football was soft launched in some countries. Now, whenever a game gets soft launched, I usually just talk about it when it's actually released. But this game is never actually released properly, only soft launched. Anyway, it was just a football game with Angry Birds movie designs. It was removed from the Google Play Store and App Store on 15th of December 2016. 28th of April is when Angry Birds Action was released. It was a pinball game with Red, Bomb, Chuck, and Terrence as the playable characters. It's set on Bird Island, like most of the movie. It also featured a countdown to the movie. May 12th is when the Angry Birds movie tournament started in Angry Birds Friends. It ended on the 15th. The second one started on the 16th and ended on the 18th. And now is the moment you've all been waiting for. May 13th is when the main thing that joined the franchise came out. In the UK at least, other countries got it on different dates, but I'm from the UK, so we'll just go with that. In case you couldn't tell, I'm talking about the Angry Birds movie. It is about Red, and he gets sent to an anger management class run by Matilda. Chuck, Bomb, and Terrence also attend the class. Anyway, a group of green pigs and their leader Leonard arrive on the island, and Red gets pretty suspicious of them, but none of the other birds are. So he, Chuck, and Bomb climb up to Mighty Eagle's mountain to get him to help, but they realize that he isn't a hero, so they try to stop the pigs themselves. They find all the pigs taking the birds' eggs and fail to stop them. All the other birds realized Red was right, so they build a boat and travel to Piggy Island to get the eggs back. All the birds slingshot themselves to the pigs like in the classic games. Rat, Chuck, and Bomb make it to the Leonard's castle because they are the main characters, of course they do. Mighty Eagle then flies in and takes the eggs and Chuck and Bomb to safety, while Red has a final battle with Leonard because they are the main protagonist and antagonist, of course they have a final battle. Leonard took a blue egg, but Red beat him and got it. The egg hatches and is revealed that is the blues in there. The birds go back to Bird Island and build Red a new house in the village. Because Red moved to the beach because he hated all the birds, but now he lives in the village with the rest of the birds. That's the movie's plot. It is a good movie in my opinion. Not amazing, but not bad either. Unlike its sequel, but we'll talk about that in the next part. The film made $352.3 million and is the 4th highest grossing video game movie of all time. May 13th is also when the Free the Critters mode in Angry Birds Pop changed to Free the Hatchlings for the Angry Birds movie. May 17th is when Angry Birds Fire got its movie update. That had a limited time Leonard boss battle. May 25th is when Angry Birds Holiday was soft-launched in the Philippines. The game was a village-building game similar to games like The Simpsons Tapped Out. The game was removed from stores on December 31st, 2016. May 31st is when Angry Birds Ace Fighter was soft-launched. It's basically like Galaga, but just with the Angry Birds. It was removed from stores on October 8th, 2016. June 3rd is when Piggy Tales, the third act, premiered. It was Piggy Tales' 3rd season and was about movie pigs performing on stage. The last episode aired on February 3rd, 2017. June 27th is when the Summer Camp Pack came to Angry Birds Seasons. Do I need to say anything else? June 28th is when Angry Birds Pop replaced Willow with Matilda in Free the Hatchlings and Poppy with Bomb in Beat the Clock. 19th of July is when the Mighty League came to Angry Birds Classic. It was a league and movie Mighty Eagle was the face of it. A Darude Sandstorm remix was the main theme. 30th of June is when Angry Birds Go got the worst update that has ever happened to any game ever. It was called the 2.0 update, and it made all the menus bland, removed Art and Center, and worst of all, reset all the player save data. It also changed the order and knocked the characters from Red, Stella, Bomb, Blues, King Pig, Terrence, Bubbles, Matilda, Foreman Pig, Hal, Corporal Pig, Chuck, to Red, Bomb, Stella, Bubbles, Matilda, Foreman Pig, Blues, King Pig, Terrence, Hal, Corporal Pig, Chuck. 11th of July is when Angry Birds Action got the Big Pig update. Instead of making it so you had to go to the theaters and hold your device up when the red badge comes up in the end of the Angry Birds movie to get Piggy Island, you would just unlock it automatically. 25th of August is when Piggy World Studios Part 1 released for Angry Birds Seasons. It was celebrating the Hollywood Film Festival. The same day is when the Own the Movie tournament started in Angry Birds Friends. It was to celebrate the Angry Birds movie coming to DVD and Blu-ray. It ended on the 28th and Part 2 came out on 29th and ended on the 31st. 27th of September is when Piggy World Studios Part 2 came out. It was to celebrate the Angry Birds movie's release on DVD and Blu-ray. October 13th is when the Little Crops of Horror tournament came to Angry Birds Friends. It ended on the 20th. Part 2 was called Midtown Miscreants. It came out on the 21st and ended on the 26th. Part 3 was called The Root of Evil and came out on the 27th and ended on the 6th. October 20th is when Angry Birds Seasons got its Halloween update. It was called Hammier Things and was a parody of the Netflix show Stranger Things. November 10th is when Angry Birds got its Bird Island update. It added the Pack Bird Island. It had levels based on the movie, like the Anger Management class and the Piggy Pirate ship. Leonard also makes an appearance in the final level. This would also be the final movie update in any game. December 1st is when Angry Birds Seasons would get its final update, not counting minor bug fixes. It added the Advent Calendar pack Ragnarhog. It was based on Vikings. 3rd of December is when Bad Piggies got its final non-bug fix update. It added the Cake Race mode, which is when you would race against other players. It also added hats for Ross and King Pig, as well as costumes for every block, the egg, the golden pig statue, and even a hidden ugly fish costume for the pumpkin basket. December 11th is when Angry Birds got its 7th birthday update. It added new levels into the existing birthday party pack. It also gave the Mighty League a nice birthday theme. It was also the last birthday update the game ever got. December 15th is when Angry Birds Friends got its Hog-A-Day tournament. The first part ended on the 18th. The second part came out on the 19th and ended on the 25th. The fourth part came out on the 26th and ended on the 28th. The fifth part came out on the 2nd and ended on the 4th. December 22nd is when Angry Birds Blast released. It was a match 3 game. Do I need to say more? It was just a match 3 game with an Angry Birds skin. At least Angry Birds Fight had the fighting element, but this game is nothing special. And you know in the last part when I said about Angry Birds Transformers?
Yeah, this is definitely Rovio's first not very good game.
but it's better than what's to come, believe me. Well, this is the start of the not very good games. So 2016 is over, and now on to 2017. Sometime in 2017, the Chinese version of the classic Angry Birds game gets an exclusive pack called Moonfest. I can't seem to find a specific date for its release, so I will just put it here. February 2nd is when Angry Birds Dice Soft launched. It was an Angry Birds gambling game that was thankfully got shut down on October 10th, 2017. February 27th is when the Piggy Farm pack came to Angry Birds. It was a pack that was set on a farm. March 2nd is when Angry Birds Islands got soft launched. It was a village builder game that was closed down on the 27th of June 2017. 10th of March is when the series Angry Birds Blues launched. It was about the blues and the hatchlings. 21st of March is when Angry Birds Friends started to change. The music was replaced. August 29th is when the sprites changed to look more like the Toons versions of the characters, although the sounds of the characters would remain the same until the 4th of April 2018. March 30th, 2017 is when the Year of the Goat pack came to Angry Birds Chinese version. This would be the final Chinese exclusive pack that would come to the game. June 15th is when Angry Birds Evolution released. It was a mix between Angry Birds Epic and Angry Birds Action. When it first came out, you could only play some random birds, but now they have actually made it so you can play as the actual flock. June 27th is when Rovio announced Angry Birds Fight's discontinuation. The game's servers closed in November, and was also removed from the apps on Google Play. Sometime in August, Toons TV closed down. All the buttons leading to it in the games were changed to a link to the Angry Birds YouTube channel. And when loading up the app, an error message would just appear, and the app was also removed from the Google Play Store and App Store. All episodes of Angry Birds Teletoons and Piggy Tales were uploaded to the official Angry Birds YouTube channel. And all episodes of Angry Birds Toons were supposed to be, but to this day, some episodes are still missing. August 23rd is when Jurassic Park came to Angry Birds Classic. It was also the last update to the game, not counting minor bug fixes. So now, all the classic games are now dead, but they will not be removed from the app stores. Yet. August 31st is when Angry Birds Match released worldwide. It is the worst game released so far, and it's a Match 3 game about the hatchlings. Why would anyone want either of those two things? October 5th is when the Double Trouble tournament started on Angry Birds Friends. There are so many parts, so I won't go over the release dates for them, but it ended on November 1st. October 2017 is when Angry Birds Action was removed from the app store on Google Play. October 21st is when the first episode of Piggy Tales 4th Street came out. The episode was Halloween themed. It was Piggy Tales' 4th and final season. The second episode came out on December 16th and was Christmas themed. The actual series aired on the 10th of February 2018 and ran for 30 episodes until the last one came out on the 30th of May 2019. December 14th is when the Santa Coal and Candy Claws tournament came to Angry Birds Friends. Part 1 ended on the 20th, Part 2 came out on the 21st and ended on the 27th, and Part 3 came out on the 28th and ended on the 3rd of January 2018. So that's the end of 2017, and the end of the video as a whole. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it. And check out some other videos on my channel, if you already haven't. Goodbye.